sparks of Platonic wisdom to illuminate your path. Exercise compassion toward others. Everyone fights internal battles you cannot see, often harder than yours. The human soul is like unfinished music, waiting for the echo of another soul to find fullness. He who neglects his own education and inner growth barely proceeds on the journey of life. Meditate on these fragments of thought attributed to Plato. May they nourish you and help you remain authentic. It is natural to forgive a child's fear of the dark. The real misfortune is the adult who flees the light of reason and truth. Ultimate peace, the end of all conflict, is known only to those who have left this earthly existence. The heaviest penalty for abdicating the responsibility of command is to end up under the authority of lesser people. Never dampen the enthusiasm of those who advance, even if in small steps. Every progress is precious. A whole soul cannot really be harmed by anything, neither during life nor after. Passionate love, by its nature, borders on a kind of beneficent madness. To shirk civic engagement carries the risk of being governed by those who are intellectually or morally inferior. Virtuous individuals do not need external codes to behave ethically. Dishonest individuals, however, will always find ways to distort or ignore the rules. The true measure of a man is revealed in the use he makes of the power given to him. Ignorance is the fertile ground from which all forms of evil draw nourishment. Often, candor emerges from wine and the innocence of children. Whoever controls the narratives, in fact, shapes the collective consciousness. Human actions arise from three fundamental impulses: appetite, desire, impulse, emotion, and intellect, knowledge. To educate means to direct the desires of young people towards what is truly noble and right. There are three human archetypes: he who seeks wisdom, he who longs for honor, and he who craves profit. True courage lies in distinguishing what is to be feared from what is not. A balanced domestic union sometimes requires a selective blindness to defects and a strategic deafness to complaints. The search for truth must always prevail over deference to people. Give your parents the same care and respect you hope to one day receive from your children. In the face of gossip, live so uprightly that no one will believe it. Empty containers produce the loudest sound. Similarly, shallow minds are often the most verbose and loud. The tedium of the world is a reflection of inner boredom. He who lives for material pleasures, eating, drinking, is different from he who eats to sustain a virtuous life. The people around you can influence you profoundly. Some uplift you and help you flourish, others stifle your growth, leading to spiritual barrenness. Doing good deeds strengthens us and serves as a catalyst for goodness in others. Inside each of us, even the most controlled, lies a core of powerful, primordial, and convention-resistant desires. Poets sometimes reach heights of wisdom that go beyond their own rational understanding. Causing harm is within the reach of many, but deliberately doing good requires an uncommon disposition. False statements are not only evil in themselves, but they poison the soul of those who accept them. There is something philosophical about a dog's loyalty and intuition. A silence received as a response can, in reality, be a communication full of meaning. Build bonds of friendship on genuine affection, not empty flattery. The most significant victory is mastery over oneself and one's disordered impulses. Without a bond of friendship, the exchange between individuals loses depth and value. A wife who considers you flawless may lack critical thinking. When words fail, sometimes stronger action is needed. Be careful when forgiving a friend for betrayal. Human nature tends to repeat itself. Intoxication does not generate hidden defects, rather it brings them to light. This collection of thoughts, attributed to the great initiator of Western philosophy, Plato, is offered as a stimulus to personal reflection. His legacy on philosophical thought and the understanding of the human being has spanned the centuries, maintaining its strength intact. We thank you for paying attention to these reflections.